In 1996, Beavis and Butthead made their leap to the big screen.
Scene 12, take 809. Barker?
Now, Butthead, say your line.
Beavis, I am going to kick your behind. You know, I like the part about kicking Beavis, but it's like, I wouldn't say it like that. I would just say, Beavis, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, that's true. It's like I've known Butthead a long time, and he's kicked my ass a bunch of times, and he always says, I'm gonna kick your ass. Not behind.
That's fine. Say it however you want, okay? Let's just keep rolling.
Beavis, I'm going to kick your...
Beavis, why did you do that?
He said he was gonna kick my ass.
Now I know what you're thinking. What could a movie about Beavis and Butthead be about? All they do is watch TV and occasionally go to work. That's what the movie's for. Today I'm taking a look back at a movie from a time when you could see your favorite TV shows get a theatrical release. Our story has the boys in search for their TV after it's been stolen, but through a string of misunderstandings are sent cross-country by our two new supporting characters, Muddy and Dallas. I have a couple problems with the story, but I'll get to that later in the review.
Butthead?
Beavis?
Oh, that's all right. I'd rather not know your real names anyway. Mine's Muddy. Now look, I'm gonna get right to the point. I'll pay you 10 grand plus expenses, all payable after you do her.
Do her?
That's right, do her. I'm offering you $10,000 plus expenses to do my wife. We got a deal?
Actually, we just want to watch TV.
Shut up, Beavis. Yeah, we'll do your wife.
No, I want to watch TV.
Damn it, Beavis, you butt munch. This guy wants us to score with his wife. And he's gonna pay us. We can buy a new TV.
Really? Cool.
Beavis and Butthead are the two main leads, as they're the ones that usually move the plot along. Joining them isn't Daria, Van Drizen, McVicker, Coach Buzzcut, and Todd. But Tom Anderson makes a few appearances here and there. They meet new supporting characters like Muddy, Dallas, and Agent Fleming and company, all of which are welcome additions. Muddy is a drunken mess who sends the boys on their journey.
We're finally gonna score.
Do it.
Ow!
You guys want to score?
Damn it!
Dallas flips this by using her feminine charms and sends them to Washington, D.C., all while Agent Fleming and Muddy are on the trail.
Some energy for me.
This is it, Beavis. We're finally gonna score.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it all right.
Oh yeah.
Dallas is the type that will use her looks at any time where they're useful and is really only out for herself, as shown in the movie. Agent Fleming is a by-the-book and on-the-nose agent. There's also a running gag throughout the movie that shows just how on-the-nose he is. The show transitioning to movie, it retains its humor ranging from subtle social commentary and what you'd expect from Beavis and Butthead. The humor for the most part is pretty funny. A lot of the jokes are really subtle and clever, just like in the show, and then a lot of them can be obvious. But one of the more subtle ones that you don't really get unless you watch it a few times is this one.
Attention. Attention. We're looking for the chick with big boobs.
Yeah, we are ready to do you now.
Bruce Willis voices Muddy, Debbie Moore voices Dallas, Robert Stack is Agent Fleming, and David Letterman has a voice cameo as a roadie. In the Beavis and Butthead TV series review that I did prior to this one, I forgot to mention that David Letterman is actually a huge fan of the series, even going as far as interviewing the boys prior to this movie's release.
Poop.
Idiot. Mutant.
Poop.
Twit.
Poop.
Bag of gas. Dumbass. What are you laughing at?
Now they're fighting. All right, stop it.
Cut it out.
Beavis and Butthead, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. We'll be right back.
Wait a minute, I brought an animal.
Anyway, back to the voice performances. When I first watched this movie, I didn't even recognize Bruce Willis's voice. Maybe it was just me, but he wasn't using that Bruce Willis flair or pitch. He sounded different. Demi Moore has a very seducing voice performance, with some bursts of anger in between. Robert Stack's, I really enjoyed his performance as he had a no-nonsense attitude and a very commanding voice.
Chief, you know that guy whose camper they were whacking off in?
Bork, you are a federal agent. You represent the United States government. Never end a sentence with a preposition.
Oh, you know that guy in whose camper they... I mean, that guy off in whose camper they were whacking.
That's better. Yes?
The art style and animation has been refined for this movie as it should, since it's got a movie budget now. There's not one off-character model in this film and has very smooth animation, something I'm not used to seeing out of Beavis and Butthead. Another thing that I'm not really used to seeing out of Beavis and Butthead is visuals. The visuals are really outstanding in this movie, especially in the Las Vegas portion of the film. Various licensed songs were made or used for this film, my favorite being Roller Coaster by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The soundtrack is top-notch. On the negative side of things, a string of coincidences did have to happen to kickstart the movie's plot. Also, while I liked Muddy and Dallas, they are underdeveloped. If the movie had been 15 minutes longer, it would have benefited the entire project. That's just a couple negatives that are far from minimal, and in the majority of negatives, but again, just a couple. The climax in Washington, D.C. is really memorable. It's just utter comedic genius. It had a good standoff conclusion, and one of the best speeches in all of cinema.
Hey, wait a minute, what's going on? Why are we getting back on the bus?
It's time to go, son.
We can't leave. We never met that chick. Damn it. We were supposed to get some.
Settle down, Beavis.
No, I won't settle down. Not this time. Damn it, this always happens. I think I'm gonna score and then I never score. It's not fair. We've traveled 100 miles because we thought we were gonna score. But now it's not gonna happen. Damn it.
Hey, buddy, sit down.
Shut up, asswipe. I'm sick and tired of this. We're never gonna score. It's just not gonna happen. We're just gonna get old like these people, but they've probably scored.
Hey, I'm warning you. Sit down.
It's like this chick's a slut. And look at this guy. He's old, but he's probably scored 1,000,000 times.
Oh, yeah.
But not us. We're never gonna score. We're never gonna score. We're never gonna
All right,
score.
that's it, numbnuts.
What's more of a punk? Kick your ass.
Overall, I really enjoyed Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's a funny, satirical comedy, though it has its flaws like the show. You can tell Mike Judge put a lot of effort into this movie and made a grand outing for the boys. Beavis and Butthead Do America gets a recommendation from me. Well, as always, thanks for watching. I'm Lino Maras of the MMCA Productions crew, and I'll see ya next time.